Hello everyone and welcome to Fire Chick Driver. In this video, we're going to discuss canceling a trip, such as one you may have accepted by accident. And we're also going to discuss long trips. Are they worth it? Let's first talk about canceling a trip. So you're online or you're just getting online and a trip comes across your screen, whether you had accidentally hit it or you decided to go ahead and accept the trip. Now you're having second thoughts about it. So this is the process to go through canceling the trip. So the simplest way to go about canceling this trip is to hit the three small lines stacked on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, also known as the hamburger button or hamburger menu drawer. You tap that. Upon doing that, this trip planner page will come up. So all you need to do is hit the three little dots over to the right of your writer's name. And next you will see a list of things where it says something wrong, choose an issue. And if you scroll down, you'll find more selections, including other. And other will give you even more selections, such as a personal issue. So now you just select the most appropriate issue. In this case, I selected accepted trip by accident. And then the next screen will pop up and it will say, do you want to cancel this trip? And so you still have that option to go ahead and cancel trip or continue trip. So in this case, I went ahead and canceled the trip, and then it just puts me back online to get ready to accept new ride requests. And of course, if you hit continue trip, then that's what it would do. You would just go on and continue to go pick up your rider. And remember, if need be, you can just scroll down and go completely offline. Now let's focus on long trips and discuss on whether they're worth it or not. And we'll start with this trip that came across my screen for this canceled ride. So you'll see is by looking at this ride request that the mileage to go pick this rider up isn't far really at all. It's less than 6 miles. Okay, but then when you look down, it says a 1 hour, 19-minute trip, and this is 84.7 miles. Okay, so now you're looking at it and it also has an extra destination. Okay, but it says Hinton. And as I looked at this, I went, wait a minute, where is Hinton, Oklahoma? Okay, well, this is a very small town out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so if you get all the way down there to Hinton, Oklahoma, you are not going to find a trip from Hinton back to where I usually drive in the Oklahoma City area. It's just not going to happen. My experiences so far with the long trips, I found that they're not worth it. I've taken someone from the bus stop in Oklahoma City to Fort Smith, Arkansas. I've taken someone from the Oklahoma City airport to the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. And I've taken several long trips down just into southeast Oklahoma. But once you're out there in the middle of nowhere, or even if you're in a large town like Dallas, the chances of you getting a trip that's going to take you back to your home base is next to nothing. And if you're expecting people to tip you because it is a long trip, don't expect that either. The person I took to Arkansas tipped me exactly $0. Okay. And the person that I took to the Dallas-Fort Worth, when he was about to get into my car, he said, hey, are you aware this is a long trip? And I said, yes, I am. And I'm kind of hesitant to take it because I know that most riders don't tip. And so he said, I'm going to take care of you. And he offered me all the cash in his wallet. And it turned out to be about $85. So the Uber trip itself was $106. And when I saw that, I was like, well, yeah, I'll take that. That looks like, that's a lot of money. But then I remembered, okay, but what about coming back? That's 3.5, 4 hour ride back that I'm probably not going to get a trip. Okay, I definitely wasn't going to get one from Fort Smith, Arkansas to Oklahoma City. I could be sitting there for 3 weeks waiting on a trip to come back, and it's just not going to happen. So depending on your locale, I mean, maybe you live in a larger city area you're going from New York City to Philadelphia. Maybe there's trips that go back and forth on a regular basis. So that's something that you're just going to have to decide on your location whether those trips are worth it. But if you're in a town such as me, and then there's no other large towns and there's no radio trips, like even if I were to take one from Oklahoma City to Tulsa, the chances of me getting a ride back are just slim to none. So if I were you, I wouldn't do it, but give it a try if you think it might be worth it in your area. And of course, if you do have destination filters, then that can certainly help. But like I said, the long trips, I mean, you may get a trip or two that gets you another mile or two closer or 10 miles closer, but the chances of you getting that 3, 4, 5 hour ride back, even 2 hours back, is just likely not going to happen, even with the destination filters. Okay, that's all I've got today. I hope you found the content informational. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. And of course, be safe out there. Bye bye.